Hi everyone, my name is Arnav and today I'm going to present you a blog on Chicago. So, as all of you know, that Chicago is a very famous city located in the Illinois state of United States of America near the Lake Michigan. So today we're going to see and learn about the famous places to visit in Chicago. So let's start. So the first famous place to visit in Chicago is the Navy Pier. So the Navy Pier is a 3,300 feet long or 1,010 meters long pier on the shoreline of Lake Michigan, located in the Vale neighborhood of the near North Side community area in Chicago. Navy Pier encompasses over 50 acres or 20 hectares of shops, restaurants, live theaters, family attractions, parks including Paul Prose Park, gardens, exhibitions, facilities, and is one of the top destinations in the Midwest United States, drawing over 9 million visitors annually. It is one of the most visited attractions in the entire Midwest and is Chicago's second most visited tourist attraction. Navy Pier hosts sightseeing tours from companies such as Sea Dog Ventures, shoreline sightseeing cruises, water taxi services, and tall ship Windy. So the second most famous place to visit in Chicago is the Skydeck Chicago, or known as the Wills Tower. That is the tallest building in present in Chicago. So the Wills Tower is originally or still commonly referred to as Sears Tower is a 110 store or 1451 foot or 442.3 meter tall skyscraper in the Loop community area of Chicago in Illinois, United States. It opened in 1973 as the world's tallest building, a title that it held for nearly 25 years. It is the third tallest building in the Western Hemisphere as well as the 23rd tallest building in the world. Each year, more than 1.7 million people visit the Skydeck observation deck, the highest in the United States, making it one of the Chicago's most popular tourist destinations. The Wills Tower observation deck, called the Sky Deck, opened in June 22nd, 1974. In January 2009, a major renovation of the Sky Deck began, including the installation of retractable glass balcony, which extend approximately 4 feet or 1.2 meters from the facade of the 103rd floor overlooking the South Wacker Drive. The all glass boxes, informally dubbed the ledge, allows the visitors to see the street below. So the third famous place to visit in Chicago is the Millennium Park, that is situated in the middle or at the most famous destination of Chicago. The Millennium Park is a public park located in the Loop community area of Chicago, operated by the Chicago Department of Cultural Affairs. The park, opened in July 2004, is a prominent civic center near the city's Lake Michigan shoreline that covers 24.5 acres section of northwestern Grant Park, featuring a variety of public art, outdoor spaces, venues. The park venues. The park is bounded by Michigan Avenue, Randolph Street, Columbus Drive, and the Fast Monroe Drive. It has four major artistic highlights: the J. Petrisker Pavilion, the Cloud Gate, the Crown Fountain, and the Luray Garden. Cloud gates' smooth shape and the mirror-like surface were inspired by liquid mercury. It reflects the city skyline, particularly the historic Michigan Avenue street wall and the sky. It provides striking reflections of visitors who can walk around and under its 12-foot high arc. So, the fourth famous place to visit in Chicago is the Shed Aquarium. The Shed Aquarium, formerly the John G. Shedd Aquarium, is an indoor public aquarium in Chicago. Opened on May 30th, the aquarium holds 32,000 animals and is the third largest aquarium in the Western Hemisphere after the Georgia Aquarium and the Monterey Bay Aquarium. The Shed Aquarium is a highly ranked world aquarium at one time and was the largest indoor aquarium in the world. It is the inland aquarium with permanent sea water fish collection. The aquarium contains 1,500 species, including fish, marine mammals, birds, snakes, amphibians, and insects. In 1991, Shed Aquarium opened the Oceanarium. Since 2010, as the Abbott Oceanarium, a large addition to the aquarium that features marine mammals including the Pacific white-sided dolphins, beluga whales, sea otters, and the California sea lions. So, the fifth famous place to visit in Chicago is the 360 observation deck of Chicago. The John Hancock Center is 100-story or 1,128-foot super tall skyscraper located in Chicago. Located in the Magnificent Mile district, the building was officially named 875 North Michigan Avenue in 2018. When the building topped out on May 6, 1968. It was the second tallest building in the world after the Empire State Building in New York City and the tallest in Chicago. The Observatory 360 Chicago is which competes with the Wills Tower Skydeck has 360 view of the city up to 4 states and a distance of over 18 miles or 130 kilometers. 360 Chicago is home to a tilt, a moving platform that leans visitors over the edge of the skyscraper to a 30-degree angle and a full bar with local selections. So the sixth famous place to visit in Chicago and my personal favorite place is the River Walk of Chicago. So the Chicago River Walk is a multi-use public open space located on the south bank of the main branch of Chicago River in Chicago, extending from Lake Michigan and the outer drive bridge westward to Lake Street. The Chicago River Walk contains restaurants, bars, cafes, small parks, boats, and kayak rentals, and a Vietnam War memorial and other amenities. The construction of the river walk began in 2001 as an extension of the Wacker Drive construction project. With the rebuilding of the Wacker Drive, the street was purposely re- relocated to allow for development of the walk. The Trump International Tower and the hotel is located along the stretch of the riverwalk as well as notable landmarks such as the Wrigley Building and the Tribune Tower. So the other famous places to visit in Chicago are firstly the Lincoln Park that is not that far from Chicago. It's only like 5 to 6 kilometers away from the downtown city. then the Brookfield Zoo, then the Field Museum, and at the last is the Museum of Science and Industry of Chicago. And if you have any interest in science or scientific experiments, you can visit the Museum of Science and Industry in Chicago. So that's the end. Thank you so much for listening to me and my blog, and hope you enjoyed my blog. Do subscribe to my channel to get more and more interesting blogs. Thank you so much, and bye bye.